good?
Yeah.
About time.
What do you mean?
Never mind. Anyways, you good? All right, that's good. Didn't make a sound because it's our special guest. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Am I good?
You're good.
He's gonna say check him. He's gonna say
I
check him.
can't
See
touch
how
you.
fuck I call that.
Just touch me.
I'll
Oh,
go
you
a
can't.
bit- a
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Go
Okay.
on the
COVID.
Anyways.
COVID.
Yeah, I'm good.
Thanks, Melbourne.
All right, thanks. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Drunk Debate, the Double D Show. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a very special guest. That's right. Let me introduce to you one of the pioneers of the rap scene here in Sydney, Australia. He's a...
What's your name?
Oh, shit. Can I do that again?
I don't know, bro. It's gonna stay in. It's gonna stay in the thing.
Fuck, man. I keep forgetting like
I was wondering why you were looking at me like that.
I'm sorry. I just, anyways. You good?
We're
starting this again.
We're starting like
we have to
again.
start, like,
Well,
this is just
I was
OCD
better
shit.
before, but yeah, I'm alright now.
Now you're good.
Yeah.
Yo,
Carry on.
All right, carry on. You good? All right, good. He's a special guest. That's why we can't say he can't really talk. But anyways, you good?
I'm okay now.
Am I okay?
Yeah, you're right.
Are you sure?
I'm not touching your face.
Just touch it. Just with the people. Hey, stop.
Yeah, good.
It's COVID.
You're good.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Double D Show. My name's this guy, .ij. You can follow me on Instagram. This is...
PDG, you can follow me at PSS.
Because he says a lot of shit.
Yeah. Is there someone else here?
Yeah, there is someone else here.
There is?
There is.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Kendrix,
Oh, shit, easy.
Wait.
and you're listening to DJ Kendrix.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Who said that shit?
We don't know yet.
Whoa.
We don't know
We don't-
who said that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a very special guest. That is right. Let me introduce to you one of the pioneers of the rap scene here in Sydney, Australia, and one of the first fleet to start it for the Filipino community. He's a songwriter, a lyricist, a rapper, a legend himself, Mr. Ello C.
Good evening.
They say Ello talking mad shit. They say Ello's old news. Yeah, I know they're talking
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening.
I'm on 100 when I roll through. I ain't even gotta pick a lane. They say Ello never lost it. They say Ello
What's up, man?
What's up? How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Good, bro. How's things going, man? Are you still from Western Sydney or?
I am.
Cool.
Yes,
I
he
am
is, yeah.
just from a different part, I guess.
Don't call him out. And if he wasn't,
I reckon.
It doesn't matter.
I'm still
Cause
I'm still a part of this. I'm still with it.
Yeah.
Well, cheers to
still
everybody.
with
Cheers to Ello C for coming in.
Thank you
Cheers.
for bringing me
Cheers,
down.
Cheers.
It's
grab
been-
him a
it's been
beer,
long
bro.
overdue.
Yeah,
I thought I did. Sorry,
What
bro.
you do
Oh,
with it?
I think it was me. I think I took it. Sorry,
You
sorry.
stole his beer.
Sorry,
He's
sorry.
our special
He
guest.
offered.
Wow.
Oh,
Cheers,
sure,
boys.
bro.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh. Oh, bro, it's good to have you here, man.
Wow.
Finally.
I know. I think I
Wait, can you open it up for him, please?
Can you?
Nah, it's been long overdue.
It's Screw Cap Boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
screw cap, my
Stop.
bad. I've got Pierre to
It's
open
alright,
it
it's
for me. I'm that
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
You're the guest, but Pierre will do anything. Ask him if you ask him anything right now, he'll do it for you.
Yeah, he'll do it.
All right, I need you to sing falsetto and high pitch. I love RJ and Kendrix. And
Fuck
the
no.
show.
That's it. It's he's the guest request,
Can't.
bro.
I'm a bit under the weather.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
all right. We'll postpone it and then next time. He came through. It's like, hold on.
Fair.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
awesome. Nah, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for calling me down.
Nah, for sure,
you know?
bro.
Took about a year. Or...
Oh shit, we're gonna do what happened with CJ as well. But yeah, nah, I've been paying attention to a lot of the episodes, and I really like the
thank you, bro.
Thank you.
how organic everything is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sick.
I just feel like you guys are just naturally bringing something that everybody else does with their group of boys. you know?
Yeah, for sure, bro. That was the goal.
Drunk
That was the goal,
debates.
man.
So,
And
I guess you could
it's
say
great.
it's raw, but it's on a Sunday. But
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we're drinking. It's
Anyway,
we're
speaking.
drunk.
Yeah,
see,
no, he was
go
on
back,
something.
go
Yeah,
back,
it was
go
a
back.
flashback. To,
Call back,
to,
call
you
back.
know,
Call back.
call back. You
He
gotta
was
remember
just
where you
he
came
was
from.
waiting for the news. Yeah. Anyways,
Well, speaking of your boys, we had one of your boys on last week,
yes.
Mr.
Raph,
Flores.
yes.
Bro,
Nah.
everyone's this guy's boy, man. Everyone
Yeah.
knows Ello, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think we're doing a round circle kind of movement here for like
Can
the
you
month.
fix that?
Well, I think you guys are
I think so as
you
well.
guys are building up to a reunion of some sort.
Yeah,
we're
bro.
yes,
it's like
yeah.
like Pokemon collecting. We just
Yeah.
hit the checklist.
You guys are
We got
building it
Raph.
up.
We got Chris Joe.
I know. I truly appreciate you guys are really like digging back on the history of this group, and I really appreciate it. Like it
Not
makes
just
me
like
happy
yeah.
knowing you guys still remember all these things. It's a good reminder that
I feel shit because for me it's more like a revelation. I didn't really know.
Nah, that's
I didn't know
okay,
about
and
it,
that's
yeah.
the beauty of it all. I feel like when you don't know. And you find out these things, like it's great to hear somebody else's perspective on it,
Yeah,
because
for
we've
sure.
known this stuff for years, and then somebody like you is like, what the fuck, like,
Yeah,
what
no,
is
it's
round circle and all
Yeah,
that.
sick.
So I appreciate that, man.
Because I was aware of all of you guys individually, but it didn't occur to me that you guys were one group. Like, that
Yeah,
was
no. The thing is, like, I don't know if any of the boys told you, but there's generations to round circle. The beginning of it all, like what do you call it, like the genesis, I guess, or the start of it, it was actually a online forum called the Round Circle Forum, and people would, like, different rappers and artists would join this forum and sort of debate and do like key style battles and stuff like that.
Oh, right.
And the main crew was like Nats Blazin, LJ, Diera, Diplomat. They had like a singer named T. Wasn't Fly Girl T, but she was named T. And they were like the mains. They were like the first generation of Round Circle. Because at the time, I was in a crew with Raf and a singer named V. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know him, David Famoe. He went to Claire.
I think so, yeah.
He was an awesome talented singer. And we were
Yeah.
called Creation.
Yeah,
Because it was based on Raf's fucking little mini forum called Creation. And we just made it Creation. And so so the first generation of Round Circle was them. And then, things happened. We did shows, and we got to know Nats a bit more. I think Raf built a relationship with Nats much more earlier than I did. And then I think it was Raf's 18th birthday where he invited me to come through. And then that's when I met, like, the first generation of Round Circle.
Wow. Fuck it. Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? I didn't come into Round Circle till 2007.
Yeah, wow.
And that was because I wasn't I wasn't really putting out music. Like at the beginning, I was more just a rap battler.
Yeah,
So I was doing like live freestyle battles. I was
Like
like
ciphers and that.
exactly, like I just wanted to get my name out. Just like, I don't know, I just found it exhilarating, just fucking a dude up with like freestyle lyrics on the
Because
spot.
it was huge at the time.
Yeah, 8 Mile and whatnot,
okay,
and
yeah.
it's I know the
Jin the MC.
exactly
yeah,
the rules are different now, but heavily influenced on like Jin and Eminem and all them. You know what I mean? So that's what I was building my reputation on early in my career. And then so fast forwarding 2007, it was like MySpace days.
Yeah.
And I was actually starting to work on my music and record it because I'd got tips off like Nats. I got tips off Raf about condenser mics, and I started teaching myself. And then
Sorry, just to interrupt. Speaking of condenser mics, I know you're kind of battle ready. I'm just gonna put this. I've got my producer hat on. We'll just put this down a bit so we can see.
see
your beautiful face, so we know it's Ello.
Oh, shit. Ella's been here the whole
So we
time.
got proof.
Has been here the
So we
whole
have proof
time.
it's Ello. I wasn't sure if you knew who was behind the mic, but now it's Ello.
Just a callback, bro. Can you play that DJ Kendrix clip you got?
We've got him in the studio. Can we do another recording?
Well, we
Like,
didn't say.
that
We
was
didn't
me.
say
That
who
was
it
me,
was.
right?
Yeah, that was you.
I was
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
to the prior episodes, and I'm like, that voice sounds fucking
Bro,
familiar.
if I haven't said it to you in person, thank
Yeah.
you, because
Wow.
you know how I got you to record it was through Don. I didn't even ask you firsthand. Like I was asking Don, like, hey, I want to like create like a tag for myself, and
Yeah.
you, Nats, I had some other friends that do it as well.
Yeah.
And you just came through, but yours is the one that I use the most.
Fucking
Like,
right.
Play it.
I appreciate that.
So
Look
you.
at- should I play it? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
But I
fine.
DJ Kendrix.
Yeah, we
See? I didn't
did it live.
need
It did it
bro.
live.
You're listening to DJ Kendrix.
You know what it is though.
shit.
You know what it is though. It's almost like there's like a sensual thing to it. Like it's that kind of like Richard Mercer 106.5.
Yes.
It's like
You're listening to DJ Kendrix.
see, I can listen to that shit all day, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
One of my bandmates, like he's a bassist, and I send him voice clips of like song ideas, and he's like, "Dude, like your voice is a turn on, cuz." Like,
So hang on. It's not just Timber. It's not just Chris Joe. It's also Ello that drops the panties, bro. It's that voice, bro.
It's a round circle that
It's
drops
round
the
circle.
panties, bro.
But look, all in all, the most important question we want to know is that you know how there's round circle. Could you ever have like a square circle, or like is it always gonna be?
I think Nats. I don't know, because I remember Nats telling me about the origin story of the brand Round Circle and what it was. I think it wasn't really. I don't know. He might correct me later on if you guys talk to him, but I think it was just something he just made up. He just wrote Round Circle and
See, I thought it had something to do with Knights.
Well, this is what we asked Raph last week.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't know either. Yeah.
He said to ask Nat, so I think it's
yeah.
I think we're gonna ask.
I think
Nats.
Nats will be next
we're
week.
getting closer to it,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
need
yeah.
to get it
Yeah.
from the source. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
always good to hear the origin of things. I like hearing like, even if it's just like I named it because I was thinking of this at the time. It's good.
Yeah.
I like to know about how things start and how
Yeah.
things are named.
Right.
Nah,
So-
definitely. It was like in our forum, in our little community of rappers, singers, and producers. It was the crew to be in. I think at the time, like everyone was like, "Oh damn!" Like Round Circle's making moves, and Nats is really pushing it. So, you know, everyone got a chance to go in
Yeah.
eventually, just at different times.
I feel like I missed out, man, because I wasn't in it when it was happening. You know,
You probably broke your
I
ankles
found
at
out
the time.
about. Shut up.
I think you just got your. Didn't you
Had a
get your
long
pen license when they came out?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I was at 07. Well, I would have been in. I would have been in year 9, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, so you got
Yeah.
you got your pen license.
Yeah.
He got his
gets a pen license
the,
in year
the-
9?
The day Round Circle was created.
Yeah.
Actually, let's clap. Let's give a clap to everyone that was
Yeah,
that's
Round
in
Circle, bro.
Round Circle, man.
Shout outs to
Shout out
everyone.
to Round Circle.
So what? Where are we going? Where are we at with a possible reunion, bro?
That would be amazing.
Reunion show.
I mean, my relationship with Nats is like, you know, we talk here and there, and you know, we support each other. Like, I feel like I haven't spoken to him in a while, but because he lives in a different country, I guess it's
Yeah.
different. Raf and I still make it tight. Like, you know,
Yeah.
whenever I have a concept that I would like visuals for, he's always there, and
Yeah.
he's never not around if I need any support in that sense. And likewise with the things that he wants to try and achieve, like, you know, if he's like, I'm just gonna start this thing called the Drop-In Show where you can.
Yeah, bro.
I'm always there for him. I think we've built that, you know, sort of rapport that's like eternal. Like, you know, I'm grateful for what you've done for me, and I'm sure he's grateful for the things that have helped him, you know, that I've helped him achieve as well. And
Yeah.
it's just a given.
Yeah.
So, as for people like Crazy One, the lyricist, I think he was the best writer in the group. So you can have that on wax if you watch him, bro. But he's
We're a bit far from putting this on wax, but Dave Chappelle and
Yeah, I saw
Yuzin Bay
that.
and
Mirror or something.
what's the other guy's name? The rapper. Someone's gonna kill me for saying this. Their podcast, they're actually putting it on vinyl, bro. Because they've got like, because it's so. I don't know if you heard it. Midnight Miracle. I don't know why I'm plugging his thing.
That's all right.
It's really
no,
good,
no,
man.
no, it's interesting.
He's
We'll
just
just try and give him as
stories.
much exposure as possible.
Yeah, because he needs it.
That's what the show's about.
Because Dave Chappelle needs it. No, but yeah, speaking
Shout
of
out to
wax,
Dave
yeah.
Chappelle.
So it's a vinyl podcast.
they're gonna put it. They're gonna put it on
That's
vinyl. No,
crazy,
they
man.
release it on a thing, but they're gonna
So
do
is
it
it
like
just one show?
no, they do it per episode, but
So they're gonna do it on
It's-
vinyl every time?
but it's not your average podcast. Like, it's actually well produced. Like, it's him and his
Oh,
mates
wow.
telling
What are you trying to
stories about.
say?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, they've got music and they've got like Black Star. They came together for the first time in 20 years.
Yeah.
They put out a new song and they released it exclusively on his podcast. That's why
Wow.
they can put it on
Crazy.
vinyl, because he's got connects with artists. I don't know why
That's
I'm
so good, man.
deviating from what
No,
you
no,
said.
that was
You
interesting.
said on
no,
wax.
it's
You just said on
Interesting.
wax.
I'm a Black
It's a
Star
learning
fan.
show,
I'm a
bro,
Dave
yeah.
Chappelle fan.
Yeah,
It's
I
great
was
to
just
hear
like,
that.
I'm definitely gonna get buy that vinyl when it comes out, because it's nice to have. You know,
Awesome,
listen
man.
to it. on things.
Oh,
Cool story, bro.
But we could do
We
that
got
one
LOC
day.
in the building.
We could do that one day. We
We
could
could.
have something on
a
vinyl,
tape or a CD.
bro.
Like, just do it full
cassette
old school.
tape.
Just
A
burn
cassette
a CD
tape?
and write.
I think a
Double
cassette
D
tape, man.
podcast.
I think we could afford that.
Season 1 on a CD.
A cassette tape's more affordable, yeah.
And do like the
CD
Nipsey hustle and sell it for $100, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, do you
We'll
believe
put
in
some
Double D?
CDs.
Do you believe in what we do?
Yes.
$100 right now. Here's a burnt copy. You know?
Bro, CDs.
You're
That's the
into
way.
this,
That's it.
bro.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Because
You
it's
know what?
cheap.
You know
Bro,
what?
I'd love to see people walking around in the street with disc jockeys in their fucking pockets
Fucking
listening to
oath.
Double D again. Like, that'll be a throwback, bro.
Hello. We got camera shit. We have to give him credits now. We have to give him like a cosign on this idea of ours. He has to get some like.
Yeah,
don't
of
know
course
who
it got together.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whoever's sitting there's blurred out. They're blurred out completely. Oh, yeah.
Hey, but talking about CDs, I remember when I met LOC, like probably the second time, and I know I'm bringing
This
this
is like
up.
the fifth story I've heard you tell this story, but go on.
Yeah, but
No,
you
but
know,
I've never heard him tell it to Ello.
Yeah, true,
Yes.
true.
So we can find out if he's lying.
Yeah. Tell us if this is the truth or not.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I did hear about LOC back in the day, really back in the day. I think
What
it
year was
like-
this? What is it?
I can't remember. I think it was 18, right? Or 17, 18. I'm not sure.
Probably
19.
08, 09.
08, 09, yes. And then I go, look, I'm a manager. Or I'm trying to get into the industry, trying to help someone out. And I heard of this guy's name. And I'm like, yo, all right, cool. So he goes, yeah, come over to my house, come to the studio. And then I sit on his couch, and I'm in this like rugged suit, I think.
Yeah, you had a suit jacket.
I had a suit jacket on, and then
Sounds
anyway,
like
so
RJ.
he rapped for me and all this stuff, and then he showed me all of his music that he's made, and then I go, hey man, can I get a copy? And he goes, yeah. He goes, puts the blank disc into the tower, and then he puts it in, burns it, and I think there was about like 10 songs on there or something.
Yeah, there's a good 10.
You still got that
10.
CD?
I
said
do
you
have
still
that
got it.
CD, yeah.
Why did you bring it into the
Yeah,
studio
why-
tonight,
Did
man?
you ever bring it
They
in?
sent me a story about
Yeah,
a
tell us.
few months ago, and it was him and Esky in the car, and they
Yeah.
were playing one of the songs that I put on the demo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking spin out, man. You know.
Let's turn his mic off. I was trying to do it like silently.
Oh no, all good.
There you
Good.
go.
Sorry, I'm that dude in podcast where it's like move the mic.
No,
man,
that's good.
range.
I'm just signaling because I can hear it.
And that was
Anything
actually,
else?
and the song they were playing was actually the first instrumental that Christian Joseph sent me.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
what was the song called?
It was a bubbly sort of
Yeah.
love, like you don't have to say anything. That one, I think Christian looped it, and it was just like one of those.
If we can get our hands on
I'll
that
get it.
CD in time for this editing,
Bring it back to life.
yeah,
right?
we'll try to put a snippet of the song here.
Yeah,
if it's all right
why-
with
Right
you.
at the
Why
end.
not?
No, right at the end.
How
We're
you
gonna sign
gonna-
off with that song.
Okay.
Why not?
But how
Yeah.
are you gonna burn the CD? Like the
There's a disc drive in
Yeah,
there.
don't worry, bro.
there's a
Just
couple
leave it
of-
to us.
there's
Leave
a couple
it-
of,
leave
to
it
be
to-
honest, it's a bit like there's a
Scratched
couple of
up?
scratched on it, like
Yeah.
scratches.
You've
on
got a
it.
copy, don't you?
Nah, dude.
Well, I've got
I-
you got a copy.
I have
Only.
the modem. I took that computer apart actually a year ago. It was in
Oh.
my garage, but I have the modem which has everything on it. I don't know if I have to find a way
Bro,
to sort of-
cherish that CD.
Bro.
That's like the Wu-Tang album. You know,
No,
it's like
let's-
it's
I
only
wanna-
one of one.
I want to
more
make
like-
this happen. I want to try. Let's try get
I'll
that
try and
song
look
back
Yeah.
for the end of this
Interesting, man.
show. We're gonna sign off with it. You know
We'll
what I mean?
try, yeah.
You know,
try.
We'll try our
We'll
best.
try our
We'll
best.
try our
Johnny or Christian may have some of the records on it too. Cause
Yeah,
they
Christian
have-
has his stuff
Everywhere.
from years ago. Still,
He
I
did
don't
say
know
that.
how he's managed it.
We can hit him up about it too.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll ask him, I'll ask
Interesting,
him.
interesting. But yeah, all facts. All
Yeah.
facts.
Anyway, bro, but like
Straight.
All facts.
you've been in the game or you've been rapping for a long time now, man.
Yes.
How's
And telling
have-
stories.
Yeah, have you? What kind of struggles have you faced being in this industry? Because anyone is anyone will always say it's a tough industry to be in.
Yeah. It's a lot of, I don't know, whether you're in it for specific reasons or you're really in it for your own reasons. It's really about how you navigate your how should I say it? Just your understanding or perception on what people think about you. I think that's very important because in this, from my experience, like in the music industry and in entertainment, rejection isn't always like sort of addressed properly. It's kind of like when you put something out there that people don't like, it's like the worst shit ever, and everyone's just like, oh, you're shit or you're whack.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when you hear that as a new artist, it's fucking traumatic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A lot of people don't get to be sort of educated in a sense where it's like you got to be able to manage your sort of understanding towards other people's perceptions on your art. And you got to find out why you do it every single time, because I feel like the things that I've struggled on, it's not like, through the years, like I've applied myself to learn, the technical side of things, like, how to record myself, and then fast forwarding to how to, speak to the right people and promote myself. And that was all through trial and error and through opportunities that were given to me through people. And that's not taking it away from them because, like, everybody works hard for their opportunities. But I feel like it's the last bit. When you get everything and everything is done and you finally get that sort of acknowledgement and you finally get that that sense of belonging and completion in your art, and you're like, I'm finally getting somewhere. It's that last feeling you get, like, are you happy?
Wow.
That last bit, because that's gonna define the rest of your attitude towards your craft for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Some people, like, they say, for example, like, you drop a hot song and it goes, it finally goes, like, it goes viral and you get your shine and you get your moment, and then afterwards, like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel like you want to do more? Do you feel like you have more to say, or is this all that you want? Like, you got to be able to differentiate, like, what are you gonna do after?
Yeah, wow.
Because a lot of people get lost because because that's not gonna last forever, bro. Like, you're gonna be on top. Yeah, you're gonna have your moment when you work for it, but that's not gonna last forever.
Mm.
You gotta understand, like, you know, this is just momentary. This is things that you will have as moments in your life and memories, and then it'll go.
Yeah.
You know, and what are you gonna do after? How are you gonna carry yourself after? That's the important part for me, and that's the things that I've learned and sort of applied myself.
Yeah,
So.
wow. Because I know that
Wow.
SQ said something that really stuck with me on. I think it was I don't think it was even on an episode, but he goes, give it, if you want to do something, give it three attempts.
Yep.
1, just to give it a try. 2, to I guess, what was it? I can't remember.
Just put yourself out there.
Basically, like
Yeah.
3 times. The third time, if you try the third time, it's because you really want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll take you 3 attempts to actually, you know, try to give this a good crack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really stuck with me. And he always talks about you.
Mm.
Chris Joe's always talking about you.
Mm.
Timber's always talking about you.
Like-
Mm-mm.
Like they raise it. Like, oh, you're
you're
the pioneer.
You're
I
the
love
the one who
one, bro.
started. You're the one.
Well, I can quote from the great Dwayne Carter. He says, repetition is the father of learning. Now, it's as simple as that. Like, continuing to sort of apply yourself, continuing to just keep throwing everything you can at it, and sort of laying your bricks out, like as Will Smith says, you know, you got to lay it brick by brick. You're not going to get it all in like your first, you know, fucking 3 goes. Like,
Exactly.
you will get a sense of it, you will get an understanding of it, and you will, you know, continue to attempt. But eventually, you know, like that repetition is going to make you, you know, improve
100%.
in a way.
100%, bro. Yeah,
So,
I mean,
you know, 3 times, I guess, you know, you get an understanding, you get a feel, and then you sort of elevate. So, I
yeah.
can understand that. But
Wow.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because I mean, everything's a learning process. Everything I've done in my own life, if I really wanted to do it, I keep fucking doing it, even
Yeah.
if I'm shit at it.
yeah,
Like I used to try rap when I was younger,
yeah,
and everyone was like, "You should fucking not do that. You're shit
Mm.
ass." But then that just made me want to fucking go harder on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
definitely.
And you know, Ello C said, like, you know, like like at the start of his conversations, there's like haters, fuck you, that, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. You know, if you don't have haters, then how are you gonna succeed, right? So,
Exactly, man.
you know, if there's gonna be people out there that at the start of your career and even at your career right now,
Mm.
oh fuck this Ello C guy, you know, like he's
Mm.
saying this bullshit.
Mm.
Thank you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta
love your
look at
neighbor.
it. You gotta look at it in a different way, man. Like, not everybody is gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you're the greatest." You know what I mean? You're gonna have people that appreciate what you do, but it's like it's weird. Like, don't you think it's weird that sometimes we look for the negativity when something's out? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Bad
Yeah.
news sells, bro.
exactly. Like you're getting all your mates are all behind it. You're getting all the support you want from these things.
Right.
But somehow in some way you're paying attention to like the negative side always. You're always like, oh,
Yeah.
but you know those people don't really like listen to my shit, or
That's
you
it.
know what I mean. I'm not getting any energy from them, and you focus on that, and I feel like that's fucking toxic. That's poisonous.
But
you know what I
imagine
mean?
if you just got all like the positive vibes and everything, and be like, everyone loves your music,
yeah,
but then you need like at least like the 5%, 3%
yeah,
hating on you, or but you know, not in a bad way. Like for
Yeah.
me, like I love your music, I love your
Yeah.
sound. It's just, of course, there's gonna be a Tom, Dick, and Harry out
Of
there that
course.
would hate your stuff.
100%.
But like, yo, thank you. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly, man.
love your neighbors, love your haters, because that's
Exactly.
gonna help you to succeed in life,
Yeah,
right? And you know, everyone's got to do their hustle and let them do what they need to do.
that's
Yeah,
it.
That's it. One of the biggest
100%,
things I've
bro.
learned in my life is fucking like, just if you focus on what people think of you, you're never gonna fucking be happy, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just do what you need to do what you love, and fucking, you know, just
That's
keep
it, man.
keep cracking it.
That's it. Exactly.
So-
And I feel like I can just elaborate on that. It's like
Yes.
I feel like there's 2 different ways to come at this music shit. It's like it's either you make music for yourself or you fucking make music for other people.
Yeah.
None of them are wrong. You know, if you can navigate and you can sort of find a way to get your music across to people that appreciate your sound, and you know you want to give them the stuff that they like, go ahead and walk that path. But
Yeah.
you know, if you want to make music for yourself, just make sure you know from the get-go that not everybody's gonna jump on your ship. And you know, don't let that bring you down. Don't let that be the pivotal fucking, you know, be all end all of your career, because not everybody gets what you're doing. You're like, you know, that's really up to you and how you see it. So
100%.
Man, that's like, you know,
100%.
preach, bro, preach. And you've been in the game for quite a while now, like, and the whole rap scene and the whole music industry. But why are you still in it? For people that don't know you,
you know,
why?
my
And I'm all for you, but people that out there that's gonna be watching this, why are you still in this game?
I don't know.
Oh, not a game, but like, why are you still in this industry?
Mm.
And we're not gonna reveal your age. He's turning 21 tomorrow.
No. I'm 33. I'm 33. I'm glad that I'm 33. I'm glad that I'm still here. You know, being able to do what I love to do.
Yes.
And my partner and I, you know, shout outs to Jasmine.
Yeah, your partner.
You know, she asked me, you know, you do this, like, I feel like you do this because, you know, first of all, like, it makes you happy. It's therapeutic in a way, you know, whenever it's always just been something that I've done to sort of, I don't know, music and rapping is like that vessel towards my inner thoughts and emotions, you know, and I feel like even if I like, you know, put out something and I know that not many people are going to like it, I feel like it's a release for me.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I feel like it's a way, like, you know how people write diaries and journals and, you know, they find ways to exert their, what do you call it, their thoughts and feelings.
Their
I feel like,
self-conscious mind.
yeah, that's where music is right now. And I just want to help people.
Yeah.
Like, I just recall back, I have these chats with like Christian and Tim and Raf and all that. I'm like, back when, like, you know, you guys say it all the time. Back in the days, we were just like trying to make opportunities happen ourselves.
Yeah.
And I could just, like, when I see a young dude, like, you know, shout outs to people like Blackbird, Mercosette, like Zoilo, I&Q, No Intent, like, you know, dudes that I see and I'm like, yo, like, this is an opportunity for me to be like, hey, like, you know, let me try and tell you, you know, where this could lead, or like, you know, maybe if you apply this, I'm not saying do it, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like I'm obligated because I've been there before.
Because you wish, did you have someone that you looked up to in the
That's
community,
it.
but now
That's
they
it.
can look up to you,
Exactly.
which is fucking amazing.
Exactly. And even if they don't, like, I just want to be that sort of person that sparks an idea for them, or, you know, just help them out in some way. So I feel like my ability to tell stories and write songs and perform, it's changed a lot now that I'm 33. I want to make it more of a service to other people. I want people to get things out of what I do. Like, back in the day, it was just me proving myself, proving how fucking dope I can spit,
Right.
proving how many bars I could flip your mind to, like, you know, and I still do that.
Damn, there's bars right there, guys.
But I just feel like, you know, I want to give back, and I want people to listen to that, and I want people to watch what I do and be like, oh, okay, cool, man. If fucking Ello can do it, I can do it better than him.
Wow.
Like, I want that.
So you want people to be better than you?
Nah, but that's what's gonna
Wow.
push us forward, man. You know what I mean? Because, like, I think I'm gonna quote a good friend of mine, Lee Monroe.
Yeah.
He's very important to the rap sort of come up. We'll talk about that later. But he told me, like, you know, there could be somebody at fucking Hungry Jack's on the counter that could out rap any motherfucker in the top tier right now. He just doesn't know how to put it out. You can't disregard anybody's fucking ability. Like, I feel like, you know, anyone can take it. Not everybody is the fucking goat. Not everybody is the shit. But I feel like, you know, it's just a matter of people presenting themselves. So, you know, yeah, I know that there's people better than me, and I know that people are gonna have their judgments on what I do. But
Yeah, 100%.
that's
Sorry,
that's what it is.
That camera's shit itself. Give me a sec.
No, all good.
Clap that, bro. We'll clap that, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's-
for sure. We'll clap that. Yeah.
And
Take another beer.
it's really good to hear that, because you called out Mercosette and Blackbird.
Yeah.
They
He
were
was
just in
speaking.
here.
Yeah, we had them on the show a few
Yeah.
weeks back, and you came. It's funny because every time we talk to a musician, you know, that's in hip hop locally, your name comes up, man.
Your name always comes up.
in a good way.
I love
In
hip
a good
hop,
way.
man.
Yeah.
I fucking love hip hop, and even if I wasn't doing rap, I'll still be a fan of hip hop.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, it's just so embedded in my life and my lifestyle and my way of, like, you know, understanding the world that sometimes I don't even care. Like, I'm just a fan of it, and I just pay attention to what's going on. And when I see dudes like Merk and Ink and all them and DeAndre, I'm just like, fuck, this is hectic.
Can
you know what I mean?
like it.
You were quoting some of the rappers. Can I quote you in your? We played the intro.
Yeah.
They say you said, I'm butchering this, right? So
No,
I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm doing it for my respect or something
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
And when I heard that line, I'm like, yeah, that's absolutely true. That embodies who you are, bro. Like, it was really good. I was messaging this guy, like, no joke. When that
Yeah.
came out, I had it on repeat in my car.
Nah,
Like,
wow.
I'm
Thank you,
driving
man.
around in, like, you know, my work uniform. Whatever.
Yeah.
I went to get lunch at the shops, and, like, I remember I was driving, and there's like just random people, like, and I had it blasting in my car. But I'm in like a you know,
A suit?
corporate, not a suit, like a corporate, you know,
Fuck
white
yeah,
collar
polo.
shirt and everything. I'm
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
blasting this hip hop in the car. It was mad.
Nah,
I didn't give a
appreciate
fuck,
that.
like,
That-
you know.
Yeah, I'm so thankful
It's
for
good
that record.
to represent. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Also, I want to say, like, in some, you know, I think most of your music videos and also just how you wrote your songs, and I have heard a lot of big words in those you know, your raps, right?
Yep.
What
And
kind of big words? Are you talking
Like,
about?
look, that's the thing. I'm trying to remember these big words, and I do apologize because I'm a bit of a dumb cunt here.
No,
Like,
you're not.
with
you're
these
not.
with these big words, like, you know,
Give us an example. How many letters?
like there was too much letters, bro. It was like more than supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like, you know, like
That's not a real word. by
Nah,
the way.
but okay, but it's somewhere on the internet. But you know, like
Where
these.
you going?
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know.
fact check that.
I'm
yeah,
just
we'll
fact
back
check
to-
that.
please.
I'm just saying these words are like, yo, I'm just listening to LSM, like, yo, you're taking me to another world of like psychedelic stuff, like, yo,
Yeah.
just
Well,
like
I think-
I can't quote your words because they're too hard to say for me.
To add on to what he's saying.
Yeah, could you help me
Yeah,
out?
I'm trying to help you out. Segue to what he's saying is how's your writing process? Because you know,
Yeah.
some people are you more kind of. I've heard you freestyle when you did the drop-in show episode 1, right? And I was like, to you that's like whatever. I'm like fucking this guy's this guy is actually all right, man.
Yeah.
No, but like when you write, do you come up with a theme or do you just start writing that? If you think of some mad bars,
It really
Yeah.
depends on the instrumental. I think when I hear it now like being more mature and older, I want to know how it's making me feel at the time.
yeah.
And whether or not something is happening sort of consciously in my mind, or there's a message that I want to share to people,
Yeah.
then I will use that like sonically to sort of bring out the lyrics, and it kind of just unfolds itself, and it just happens. I just write.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I would just like, I don't know, I just want to say some crazy shit, like
Yeah,
just
give us some big
mumble
words,
shit.
man. Like, seriously, sonically is like giving a big word. Like, I don't even know what that means.
Well, not so much the big words, man. Like right
Yeah, but
now,
it has meaning to it,
yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Like,
Like,
understand
I feel like you can manipulate the word. Like, check this out. Like, you know,
give us a bit
we
of a-
headed left after we left because there was nothing left. You know, it's the double entendre. It's the fact
Okay.
that the one word has 3 meanings,
Mm.
but you've managed to present something 3 different ways, but the one word. That's fucking science.
You know,
yo.
you're just.
I don't have a like a fucking. I don't have a I should have like an explosion sound. That was fucking bad.
You know, I would just feel like if we were at like some sort of like preaching.
Can we get some weed
like
in here?
someone-
Bro? I feel
Like,
I
I
need
will
to
totally
be, like,
listen
on
to
that
you.
level right now.
Like, I don't know what that title would be. Like, you know, of course you're a rapper, lyricist, and you do what you do.
Yep.
But it's just like when you spit your bars, it's like you pronounce every word, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some rappers out there that they look. No offense to the MCs, but they
All
mumble.
offense to those guys.
Like,
You
look,
need to-
come on. Like, come on, what?
Come on. Come on.
They
Like enunciate.
they don't enunciate their words
Yeah.
properly, right?
Yeah.
They've got bad diction.
Yeah, they have bad diction.
Yeah.
Like how important diction is for you.
Well,
Like,
the secret, like this is the thing, man. I'm gonna do some old head shit. Like,
right.
a lot of rappers that I hear, like, don't forget to fucking breathe, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I see young MCs, and no offense, like, you guys are all fucking killers and stuff in your own right, but I just see a lot of MCs that just like in your face, and it's like, you're fucking dope. I know you're dope, but like, you know, if you insert little pockets of breathing spaces in your verse, it'll give you a chance to really, you know, get yourself like heard clearer. So I feel like when you find different pockets of the verse to breathe, it becomes more clearer to the listener.
Fucking amen.
So
I figured it out.
Far out.
That's why you hit it with that kind of smooth, salty shit. Because people can listen to you all fucking day, bro. If your voice is like tinny, like there's only so much you can take of that.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel. Yeah, I could listen
And
to you
have,
just
you
like
have
gotta
that all
breathe.
day, bro.
have you ever heard a rapper just say the like a lyric over and over again? Like, you know, like, yeah, of
Yes.
course we have, but like, yo, what's going on? Like, I would love to listen to a rapper that has meaning and a story, and you actually just get engaged to it, right?
yeah,
Like, and yeah, you're one of the boys, and you're one of the rappers and
appreciate that.
MCs that I would definitely listen to, and I do listen to. That is inspirational and motivational too. Like, yo, listen, like, it's like, listen to me. I have a story to tell. It's not about like, you know, for me, the music video is great and everything, but it's about how your voice gets out there in
Yeah.
in the world. I'm not gonna say just Australia, but the world. And you know, this story is meant to be told.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. 100%. I just feel like, you know, the way you project your lyrics and the way you deliver your rap is very important. I think early on in your career, like some dudes, they get lit and they put out some mad lit records, and then, you know, it's not really focused on the lyrics. I get that, it's the vibe, but if you want to approach it in a way where you want people to listen to you, then you have to work on ways to make your craft stand out and
I just
work on your voice and stuff.
I just made this connection between you and I got to say J. Cole. J. Cole in his KOD, his album, because that song in 1985. Like, that song is basically him talking about how he came up, and it's basically him like passing on any advice that he's learned throughout his career, and he's still killing it. But it's kind of like there's some similarities I hear in what you were saying. It's like, hey, this is what I've learned. Like, you know, you can listen to me or not, but you know, I wish someone told me this when I was coming up. So
Definitely.
yeah, I like hearing stories like that, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what I say before. Like, I feel like it's more valuable paying attention to the impact that you like. I think you realize that when you're older, like the impact that you may have given to other people, like, you know, for the next generation, and that's what I stand for. Like, exactly that kind of thing. You know, how we can make what I have for somebody else better for the next. Because we're only here one time, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
I feel like you're gonna be here twice because like, ladies and
He's gonna
gentlemen,
be here twice.
he'll be coming here to the Double D show twice.
That's pretty funny, RJ. You're getting funnier. I don't know if it's because you're. How many beers have you had?
I've only had one beer in a quarter.
That's too much, but that's enough.
But
yeah,
look, just listen here, mate. We got Ello C in the building, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio, and
it
seeing
going?
that.
Nah, you're on your game, RJ. You're on your game.
It's
son.
showtime, brother. It's showtime.
Aye.
But
So Pierre, where are we at? Are we
I just got it, bro.
Yeah, I just got
look,
it.
the seeing that we're diving into all these positive vibes and what you needed to say, I really wanted to ask you this question: and what has been your most favorite moment in your career so far? Well, it could be from the beginning, it could be whenever, but like, let's just say so far.
Could have been last week, bro.
Yeah, it could have been last week. It could have been today.
I got 3 moments that four moments that I'll never forget that I'll just breeze through. Meeting Mob Deep and opening for Mob Deep.
Ooh.
Havoc. Prodigy wasn't there, but I met Havoc briefly and had a chat with him, and because we opened for him, and that was the same show where I opened for the Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Ooh.
Bro, was this
I was like
Yeah.
steps away from them.
I remember. Where was that again? That was
Holden Pavilion.
Bro.
There was it was DJ Quick, Corrupt. I think it was Bone Thugs, it was Mob Deep, Kev Hannibal, Forte and Head Hubbard, and Lee Monroe and I, and Capital Z from Soul Benefits was our DJ.
Bloody hell, man.
But that crowd was
would have been mad.
pretty crazy. But like, I got to meet one half of Mob Deep, and there's some dudes that I've listened to for a very long time, so I'm just gonna value that moment. I've been in the studio with Joey Badass. Yeah, but before he became it was through G'd Up. So Bo from G'd Up, shout outs to everyone in G'd Up. They were a really big part of the duo that Lee and I had from like maybe 2013 to like 2016. Those 3 years were awesome. They had ties with people that were booking. Oh no, they had ties with Joey Badass and what's his name? His mate was there as well, CJ Fly and Static Selector, because they were here for Listen Out. And they needed a studio to record in the city, to record some new stuff. And our studio was the only one that was open, because at the time I was recording, I think, the 3rd project with Lee. And so, they came through and we hung out with them for a bit.
Was Static Selector, was he making the beat, or was he just
he actually just came and just said what up and took some photos and talked, and then he ducked out. But Joey and CJ had music to do, had music to record, and I watched this guy this was a young Joey Badass, so he wasn't as big as he is now. But
before the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was before he was about to drop his album. I think it was quote like Paper Trail, or no, it wasn't Paper Trail. It was Joey Badass's first official album.
Okay.
And you know, I watched that guy work, and I'm like, fuck, I'm nowhere near that. Like, he smashed out like 3 songs in like 2 hours back to back. Like, I don't know. I just saw a different I don't know. I just saw a different way of really owning your craft and really motivating yourself to get shit done. Like watching him, I was like, what the fuck? That's the level that you got to be on to really do that shit. So that was a big moment in my, I guess, rap career.
Nice.
And the last song would probably be Meeting 360 and opening for him at his Wollongong show.
Oh wow,
Hey.
fuck.
Yeah, we met him briefly. That was through Lee as well. They put up a contest on Facebook saying, put your music video here, and you'll get a chance to open for 360 because he was touring at the time. And we put our video through, and it got through, and we got to open for him in Wollongong, and the crowd was crazy, and we got to talk to 360 for a bit, and I've been a fan of that guy for a while, so
Yeah,
it's
wow.
pretty cool, man.
All right, man. Let's clap that, bro.
bro.
That's actually quite, bro. I didn't know.
That's
I
a
didn't,
big list, bro.
bro. I
Holy
didn't
shit.
know you met half of these people. Like,
Yeah,
That's-
my life changed. Like I feel like in 2012 when I had dropped my second mixtape, I think I started taking music a bit more seriously than all the times, and I put out this record called No Name Fame. It was a music.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that was the song that caught Lee Monroe's attention. And after he heard that, he hit me up and was like, "Hey man, like I want to work." Da 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 da. Next
Yeah,
thing you know,
wow.
we're in the studio and we bang out a couple of tracks. And I'm like, "Oh, if you still got time, you want to do some mixtape shit?" And then he goes, "Yeah, we did. We'll do that." And then next thing you know, we're just like doing shows and doing,
Fucking
that
hell,
stuff,
that's
so.
sick, bro.
It's crazy.
Bro, we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsors after
Yes, we
this
are.
question, but just for anyone who's going through a similar pathway, bro.
Yeah.
You've known the struggle. What
Yep.
advice would you give to someone?
Losses are lessons, my brother, my
Hey.
sister. Losses are lessons.
Fucking A.
Do not let that be the be-all, end-all of your career. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fail. It's okay. Do the research. Figure it out. It's not gonna be overnight. Sometimes it will be, but you're never gonna know when your moment is. But just keep working, and eventually some shit will happen.
Fuck yeah.
You know what
Fucking
I mean? And at the time, everybody gets their moment differently. So maybe if you're in a sort of community and everyone's getting shit and you don't feel like you're getting shit, your time will come. Just put the work in, do the research, strategize, network, prepare. You know what I mean? If you really want it,
Wow.
LOC, bro.
Wow.
Like those.
The LOC.
Damn,
holy
that's
shit.
LOC.
Bro, 100%. Because I mean, like fucking quote that I live my life by. You can't learn how to fucking get up if you've never fallen down.
Boom.
Simple,
Boom.
bro.
Boom.
Hey,
How
right?
many motherfucking shots did like the legend Kobe Bryant miss before he started sinking them?
100%, bro.
LBJ,
Just gotta
fucking,
keep fucking going at him, man.
you know what I
Yeah.
you
mean?
miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Is that another one?
Boom.
What's some other? Ajay, hit us with one. Quick, right now, off the top of your head.
You know what? Just if you don't wake up in the morning, you're not breathing, and if you just got to thank God, you just got to thank God while you're breathing.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right. Yeah, that's a bit dark, but yeah, all right.
All right, guys, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, BGB Jewellery,
Yes.
who, again, they're up for the Local Business Awards, so make sure you
Yeah.
hit them up. They're on our link tree, so you can just click that link and vote for them. And, but real quick, I think that's it, eh? Is that
Play
it?
out.
Yeah,
Press-
that's
press-
it. But
Oh, that's right. Sorry, we're going to have fans' questions straight after the
That is
sponsors,
right.
guys.
Break.
Here we go. Yeah.
Let's go.
BGB Jewelry in Merrylands.
You can get up to 30% off in-store.
All you have to do is go into store and say Double D Show to any staff.
They'll also match any quote you have and beat it by 5%.
They sell gold, silver, and watches. Don't miss out, and also go check out their Instagram link below.
Don't forget, you need to go in-store and say Double D Show to any of the staff. Yo, 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 yo.
Yay.
Yo, 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 yo.
Hey guys, that was our sponsors, BGB Jewellery. Make sure you hit them up.
That is right. Hit them up for gold, silver, and watches, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you can find them at.
Stocklands Merrylands, right there in the heart of Merrylands.
All you got to do is go up to their faces and say Double D Show to their face, and they'll give you 30% off depending on what you're buying. Don't be dicks.
Yes.
Also, they'll match any quote that you have and beat it by 5%. 5%.
That is right, guys.
What up, hello?
Good evening.
We're gonna go into fans' questions, man.
Mad.
Trying this one thing. I don't know if this will work, but we'll
And
give
he
it a
hasn't
crack,
seen
eh,
the
Rev?
fans' questions yet. Is that correct?
No, you sent them
Is
to
it?
me.
Is it?
Yeah,
Just put 'em out there.
Just put me
But
on
But
the
I
list.
haven't answered them. So
No,
Yes, he
I
hasn't.
haven't had a moment to really.
I'll
soak
get
it in.
some.
It was just a quick thing. He screenshotted it, sent it to us. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
okay, he's gonna answer it for you.
All right, Richie,
That's
bro.
it, that's
that
it.
one's yours, man.
That's mine?
Yeah.
All right, Ello C for the first fan question we have from peep.days, if I'm saying it correct.
Like these nuts.
Peep, as in like.
That's my fam from overseas.
Hey,
Right,
hey,
is
what
that-
up?
yeah.
He's in the Navy.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank you
he's
for your
feeling
service.
Hey, well, shout out to peep.days. He's
question,
asking
bro.
you,
Great question.
LOC, 3 music artists and their album for the rest of your life. Who and what?
Lil Wayne, the Carter 3.
Hey.
I can't. That's no. To
Bro,
me,
that's
yeah.
my top 5 as well, bro. That's
It's just everything about that album has so much nostalgic memories for me, and it's such an inspiring piece of work. I think
right.
for Wheezy. So Lil Wayne, Carter 3.
Can you fix a curtain?
Nah, all good.
Sorry, my bad.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah,
So you
that-
would really dive into that. That's amazing.
Yeah, nah, I've been a huge fan of the Chili's.
He doesn't need to
ever
be
since.
just. He's a hip hop artist, but he
Yeah.
can listen to anything. I swear to God, he listens to Marley. Sorry, son.
I do.
See?
I do.
love
That,
Miley
that
Cyrus.
remix she did with Kid Leroy was fucking fire.
See? Yeah,
I heard her
bro.
on the radio recently. She's got an amazing voice. But
Bro, she has an amazing voice.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. So much. I don't know. Just I've grown attached to that album.
That's a mad album, bro.
It's a big album for me. And I think the third one I don't know. I think it'll have to be PNC Rookie Card. It's a New Zealand based hip hop artist that's been a huge inspiration for me even before I even wanted to be a rapper. Like that album, like I feel like some of the songs there, they'll just bring me back to a place. Like if I'm gonna listen to this for the rest of my life, it's gonna bring me back to a place where, I can recognize my youth and why I'm here and why I love hip hop. So those 3 will definitely.
Wow, that brings you back
Like
to your
that?
roots, pretty much.
Yeah, because I grew up
That's
in New
bad.
Zealand. I came here in 2003. Yeah, man.
Hang on.
Yeah, man.
Well, seeing that the bubble's open, you can go back to New Zealand.
And we're planning to
Shout
like
outs.
do something definitely next year because I'm getting married and.
You should do
Yeah,
it.
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate
Shout out to the.
that.
That
you know what?
deserves a clap
I have
as
to
well.
do a shout out to the partner for accepting what you love doing, right? That's amazing.
Yeah, nah,
you-
she's really
Very
hopped on
supportive.
board. She's not one of the. I feel like this is the thing. One of the things that I love about her, and I don't want to drag it on too long because
Now, please do. milk this shit.
We-
She
We
let
just
you out of the
reset the
house.
cameras, bro. Take
She
your
let you out of the
time.
house. Milk
She's-
us the
You are the
fucking
special
what you want.
guest.
she supports what I do. She respects that it's my thing and it's my art, but she's not the type to fully like sort of ride the wave and be like, "You're amazing." There are times where she's gonna pull me up and be like, "Listen, babe, like, what are you, where's your head at with this stuff? Like, what are you trying to achieve? How are you gonna get there?" And I need that in my life. So, Jasmine Coronado.
Sorry, LOC. We
Hey,
have
is
someone, a
this a
special guest.
Hey! Timber.wave.
Timber.wave.
Oh,
Timber.wave.
We are live.
That's the bro. That's the bro. So yeah. So that's what we're up to. Shout outs to Timber.
Come in.
That's my brother. That's my
Oh,
brother.
wow, we'll say
You had your moment.
That's-
Yeah, back
that's-
to the
shout out.
parents. Shout out
And
to
look,
the missus, bro.
I guess she wouldn't be your partner if she wasn't like that, right? To have that
Yeah.
kind of balance. So that's great to hear, man.
Definitely.
Has she ever not? Sorry, this is not a fan question, but has she ever not been like? Would she put you up on one of your tracks and go
Yeah.
like that was shit or something?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, not shit, but she's
like,
be like,
oh, I'm not a fan of that.
yeah. But I want that. Like,
Yeah?
I don't want someone to just be like, everything you do was dope. Like, I guess from a standpoint of an artist and having that from your partner, you're a team.
Right.
So that person wants to see you do your best, wants to hear you at your best, and sometimes you got to pull the card and be like, you can do better, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I want that personally,
Sure.
because
That's
like,
amazing,
and that comes with the relationship I have with that guy over there who crashed the fucking podcast.
Timber.wave.
we're not the type to like, we say to each other shit all the time, and we're not the type to be like, oh, that's the best song you ever made. There's times where Tim's like, oh, I don't know about this one, hello. Or there's times where I'm like, I don't know about this one, Tim. But that's the relationship you need.
You want that honesty, bro.
You need
You
the
want that
honesty.
honesty, man.
100%, man.
Constructive. And to be honest, like we could have said anyone's in this. Just like Albert just rocked in the studio right now, and you have to take our word for it. I don't know why I use her as the anyway.
You love Jessica Alba.
I do love Jessica.
You and
Alba.
Jessica Alba is like RJ and Bruno Mars.
Yeah, that's fair to
me,
say. That's fair to say.
Keep
You know
bringing
what?
this shit up.
It's,
bro.
it's
fair to
actually me
say.
and K Sarah, all right? It's not Bruno Mars anymore.
Hey, shout outs to
Shout out to
Sarah.
Ken Sarah. All right, so the next fan question from your boy GMC 3 Letter. So this is your he jumped in your Day Say remix.
OG,
He's from
Melbourne
Melbourne.
OG.
Yeah, bro.
You mentioned him
Yeah.
last week, right? He did that remix.
Yeah, he was the one I played on the intro.
Yeah, for
Day
sure,
Say.
bro.
So
Nice.
he asks, did auto-tune enhance hip-hop or destroy it?
Great
Ooh.
fucking question, bro.
Great.
That's
Great question.
Great
It's a great
question.
Alright, let's break it down. Hip hop is the biggest fucking genre on this planet right now. It has swallowed everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's more let's just say it's not one thing anymore. Hip hop has so many subgenres. There's different interpretations of what hip hop is to people, and I feel like they have been using auto-tune way before we started getting the T-Pains and the Lil Waynes and the Uzi Verts and the Polo G's. Like people like Robert Troutman was using it back in the day, just in a
yeah.
different sort of. It's a tool,
Yeah, true.
and if that tool can help the expression of what you're trying to paint with your artistry, then it's enhancing it. It's become, like I said before, hip hop has become such a huge genre that, you know, there's so many other subdivisions of it. So there is like, you know, hip hop that's mainly sort of focused on sort of melodic auto-tune deliveries. And then there's like lyrical hip hop who, you know, with people that sort of deliver bars and lyrics and all that kind of stuff. So, it definitely enhanced it. It's created a new way for people to express themselves, and I'm all for it, man. And my home style is fucking bars and lyrics, but I appreciate and respect, you know, the auto tune sort of delivery. And there's like there's different ways to do it.
Can
man.
I ask, what are your thoughts on that?
No, you
This
can't
whole
ask.
mumble rap.
Just kidding.
That doesn't work on me, bro.
It doesn't work. I was thinking about that too. It doesn't work.
What are your thoughts on mumble rapping, bro?
Okay,
Because
so,
you're clearly a lyricist, bro.
Our idea of mumble rap right now is I'm on the came on the I'm on the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing crazy hair and everyone's doing crazy things. It's a vibe right now, and everyone's like, oh, that shit's hard, you know what I mean? But then you can sort of rewind back to the 80s. How are they rapping?
Yeah.
When I came to the park, when this up with the guy, and this up with the people, that was up with the and the people were like, oh, what the hell is that? That's not music, you know what I mean? So
right.
it's just a generational thing.
Yeah.
I feel like, look, I'm not like, you know, I'm not all for like, you know, I'm mumble rap for life. Like there's times where I'm just like, yo, this guy's a fucking joke. You know what I
So
mean?
there's a phase.
There's a phase, and it's a personal preference for me, but I respect it in a sense where right now that is the sound of the youth. This is what they're using as a vessel to express themselves.
But what are they saying?
What are they saying?
No,
That's
you-
what I was
it's
saying
more of a
before to you.
feeling.
Bro,
It's a feeling.
You know, I hate
But-
this. Like this is my take on it, right? I only figured it out recently, so it's like with DJing or anything melodic. Most music is made in 4/4 time, right? There's some songs that are 3/4 time, so it's 1 2 3 1 2 3. The rapping of the mumble rap, it's in threes. It's in threes. Da 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 da. It's a melody thing. So for your mind, with 3/4 time, there's always a sense of wanting to hear the next bar because it was 4. It's 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. The rapping is
okay.
1 2 3 1 2 3. But and then you're hanging for that missing bit. That's
Yeah.
that,
Man,
in,
I'm
my, in
gonna-
my
the thing
mind.
is,
That's
like,
how I hear it.
When
it's
we
a
do
very,
that, like we've done this before, right? Where we're just fucking around with the beat and we're like trying to find the melody and we're like ba da 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 da. Like we do that.
yeah. It's,
But
it's
I
just-
feel like that's where they stop, and then they were like, "That's the song." Whereas I was
to be
like,
honest,
we find the
it's-
melody, we put the lyrics to it.
it's like anything. It's just another rhythmic device in my opinion. Because with the 90s hip hop, with the OG hip hop, it's very like what you were saying in the 80s. It was very I went to the park. I got my dog for a walk. Like it's very to the beat. It's very to the beat. And then now, to make it different, they mix up the rhythm and the melody, so it's a different type of vibe. And I you know, each to their own, bro. If it's working, it's working. Like it's in 10 years' time, who knows? It's gonna be a different thing altogether.
I have a question because the thing is, you said
We'll allow it. Questions
everyone's-
are allowed here.
Look,
This is a question space.
It is fans' questions, but you said everyone's rapping back in the day on beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's rapping off beat now. Could you see yourself? Have you ever tried rapping off beat, or have you?
Do it now. I'll put a beat.
No, I got something. I got something to add to
Like,
that.
do you believe in that? Like, do you feel like oh, it's cool?
I feel like
Or what? Each to their own.
you notice something with people that start new things in the industry and in the scene and the music community. It's always an act of rebellion towards what the way was. So if someone wants to come across and try and rap offbeat, maybe they're gonna go down as history as the person who did it like that. We may not understand it, you know what I mean? But I think that it's just got a different purpose for people that understand hip hop in that way. Personally, like I don't know. I like being in the pocket. I feel like, maybe, I don't know. I feel like with people like MF Doom and Earl Sweatshirt, you may think that it's offbeat, but I feel like they're doing something. They're just hitting different pockets, and maybe you can hear it or you won't hear it.
Have you ever?
Sorry. Before you ask this question, just in line with what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's not offbeat. It's purposely done.
Yes.
And it's even like Jay Dilla, who was a music producer. They have this thing called quantize. So when you make a beat, you hit quantize and it puts everything perfectly in place.
Yep.
When he used to make beats, he used to purposely make it offbeat to make it sound swing, give it a swing. So when you hear his stuff, it sounds off, but it sounds right.
Yeah,
So
right.
when rappers,
not many artists can do it.
It's
Like,
a
not many
style.
rappers can do that, right? Like,
it's
rap offbeat.
think of people like
It's a
the Baby.
skill.
No one else
Yeah.
raps like the Baby.
His flows are
And when you
fucking
hear
crazy.
his only he's got that melody. He's got that flow, and that's him. He owns that shit. You know what I mean? So for you, to ask him to try to do another The Baby, people will go, "Well, you're just doing it The Baby." Like
Exactly. He's
okay.
established that sort of stylistic approach,
yeah,
which is interesting in hip hop. But people can take it so many different ways.
that's really cool,
Right.
man.
What
So,
I wanted to ask was, have you ever?
I can't. Sorry, never mind.
what are you talking
What
to?
just happened?
Sabotage.
I want to. No, I want to know. Have you ever thought about with everything that's going on and the music that's coming out, the flavors that are coming out with hip hop? Have you ever thought about changing your sound? Like, have you ever had that that argument within yourself to be like, maybe I should change it just to succumb to what's popular right now?
I have that argument with that guy over there.
Shout out to Tim with the Wave.
but not in the argument sense where it's negative. It's more of a healthy debate.
Constructive.
Because he believes that I can not have to completely change, but my message can still be portrayed in a different light, in a different way. And I feel like because I have records that have auto-tune on them. I have records like ISO, Zone's remix as well, where I dabbled a bit on it. And I have these discussions with Tim and Christian, and what they're trying to say is like, your message is still the same. You can still come across with what you're trying to say, but wouldn't it feel right for yourself to know that you could hit it?
Yeah.
Like you could go there and sort of like tell your story and reach out to people in that sort of realm of creativity or realm of music appreciation and sort of be heard.
Yeah.
Give them a new sort of perspective on it. That's how we see it. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's so good to hear that you've got boys like that.
Yeah,
that support you, but also kind of, if they hear something or they go, "Hey man, I reckon it's mad if you try this," or you need to have that creative.
It's crazy.
It's
man.
great.
You need to have
100%.
that.
I wish I had that.
Spherical circle. Round.
And
That round circle.
Yeah.
And that's through years of like
Timber like that one.
years
Thanks, bro.
of brotherhood, years of friendship. There's
Yeah.
times
That's
where
it.
it was funny the other day. I was having a healthy debate with Timothy Batista here about this.
He's sitting next to Jessica Alba.
That's
by
his
the way.
government name.
with just Jessica Alba over there, and he was we're just talking about this record that I'm working on, and he goes, "Oh, maybe you should hit it this way," and he sent me a beat, and he sent himself rapping on the beat, like using my cadence. And I fucking freaked out because I feel like this guy knows exactly how I would hit it.
Yeah.
Without
Can
even
you
me
send
fucking
it to us?
hitting it. And I just thought I just appreciated that moment. Like fucking these are the people that I want
They
on
know
my
you,
fucking
right?
table in the studio,
Yeah.
like when I'm working.
In a way,
they know
that-
what
That's
It's
Kendrix,
that
man.
give and take, right?
That's it, man.
That's Kendrix for me a little bit, to be honest. We're getting, we haven't worked a lot on it, but like what sort of works and what doesn't.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
you
that, I
need that.
appreciate
You
that.
need that in your circle, man. And I
100%.
feel like I have that relationship with people like Chris Joe and Timber, and you can't money can't put a price on that relationship. So shout outs to them boys.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
it. All right, we're gonna go to @Yendori _ good friend of yours. @Yendori _
Yes, Yendori. I think I haven't met him personally, but he shows a lot of love online
Fuck
on
yeah.
social media.
Shout out
shout out to
at
Yendori.
Yeah, shout out to
_
Yendori.
In a world where
Shout outs to
almost
Yendori.
in a world where almost everything is instant, how do you tunnel vision and focus on your craft?
You got to focus on the small wins first.
Okay.
I feel like people get so paralyzed with expecting so much from what they put out because they look around and they compare themselves to everyone else doing big numbers.
Yeah.
Now, to stay tunnel vision is to focus on the people that are engaging and interacting with what you're putting out. So yeah, you're not going to get your 200 or 300 comments, but with those 5 people that are like, legit people that are passionate about what you're doing, you can invest the energy towards that instead of trying to get everybody to like sort of pay you attention. Like have that, have a mindset where it's like, I'm going to focus on what I have. I'm going to build on what I have. I'm not going to give a shit about anybody else making big numbers. I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing. And then from there, it'll gradually grow. Because that's what I did, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, you narrow it down, like, organically. Like, you don't have to, like, because there's a lot of shit going on. So, when you put out a song every Friday, there's another fucking 50 rappers that are putting out a song.
Sure,
but if you just focus on the engagement that you're getting for this one thing, you're going to be less stressed and you're going to be less anxious trying to keep up with an industry of people that have teams behind them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just that's how I do it. I just focus on what I have now and I focus on what I'm receiving. I'm grateful for what I'm receiving, and from there I'm just gonna sort of build. And it takes time. I'm sorry, there's no other easy way out, like around it. Like you got to put in the work, man. You got to do the research. You got to interact.
I've said this on the show before, but there's another quote that I live. There's a lot of fucking quotes I live by, but the one that I really like is, "I'm too worried about my own grass to worry about how yours is fucking growing."
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got to focus on yourself, bro, all the time, man.
It's a healthy balance.
Hear that shit?
I do hear that shit. My headphones are not working. I'm sorry.
Wait, then he didn't hear it then.
You check that one?
Yeah, so hopefully I answered that correctly. So focus on what you have now and what you got going on now, and build from that. Just keep laying them bricks.
I don't think it's a right or wrong. I think it's just how you take it, right? Like each person, each artist. A lot of people are creative, but some people I forget who did it. There was a video that I saw, and it was about a guy on a podcast, and he was talking about creativity or creating things. Yeah. And he says 99% of people who want to create stuff fall flat or don't continue because of how, the reception of things and how they take things.
Just
so
fucking keep going, bro.
Yeah, it's just how you feel about it, and if that feeling manifests, then you keep going, right?
Exactly. They say if you want to look at it from an analytics standpoint, like you only really need 3% of your engagement to really try and make a bit of money out of this. Say, for example, you put out a song or you put out a post and 5 people comment and they're really down for it. 5 people, not 50, not 100, just 5 people that are like, this is fucking awesome. And then you're like, okay, cool. So I'm putting out this piece of merchandise, this t-shirt about the song. And they're like, I love it so much. How much is it? $10. That's $50 right there.
Yeah.
At least it's getting to someone, right?
Exactly.
At least if it's 1 or 2, those 2 people could tell their friends.
Boom.
Those friends could tell their family.
Exactly.
And then those families tell their family.
It's like a snowball.
That sounds like a pyramid scheme.
in a way, in a way.
No, just a callback to Christian, because one person asked him, why'd you stop doing covers and when are you going to start doing it again? And he goes, look, if one person's fucking asking, I might look into doing it again.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it takes, man. If one person cares enough, for what you're doing in your craft, why would you fucking stop, bro?
And we want a round circle reunion.
Yeah, 100%. This is a world's first. This is a world's first exclusive. I think we have the same idea.
I was just about to say that.
We got the same idea.
We've got an exclusive in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. So
in the Double D show,
we normally have fan questions that we relay from fans that are that comment on Instagram. However, we have the Miss Jessica Alba. No. We have Mr. Timber.wave in his studio to ask his own question to Ello. Come on, come Tim. Come on camera, please.
Timber.wave.
Yeah.
Send his own fans question, bro.
Right there.
Ello C, I love you. I love the Double D show.
Yo, chill, bro.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
Good to see you, Jessica.
What am I asking?
Your fans question,
you can
bro.
ask your fan
Ello
question.
C, top 5 R&B singers in Oz. Go.
Yeah.
All right.
That question from Timber.wave.
Thank you, Tim.
Timber.wave. Double D show exclusive.
I gotta keep it family first. So it's Timber.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say these are people that I actually I listen to in Australia. I listen to Will Singe.
Yeah.
We call people by their full names. Will Singe, Young and Lips.
Hey,
And I listen to A Girl and Jessica Jade.
hey, shout outs.
She's dope. She's really good.
We've had 2 people on that list here so far.
Right.
Let's try to
Yeah.
get all through.
Nah, but legit, like
should have
I'm a
Willie's
fan.
message.
Like you know, I feel like R&B to me is you know it's a genre that needs more spotlight on it. It's like
100%, bro.
fuck, it's so feel good. It's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
about like it's got the most energy. I reckon you need to bring out a certain energy to be an R&B artist.
I agree, bro. I
You know?
fucking agree.
So yeah, shout out to all the R&B artists that I
Shout out,
Nice.
mentioned all
shout
there.
out to Jessica Alba.
Right, yeah,
Thanks for coming on.
so good. Thanks.
Well,
Jessica.
shout out to we got to do a shout out to all those R&B singers, and hopefully we'll get William Singe one day on there.
Alright, bro, RJ,
it's
I'll
good
get you
to-
to reset that camera for us. But that's fans'
Yes,
questions.
yes, thank you very much.
That's
yes.
fans' questions. We're about to go into the drunk debate.
And we're gonna cut it.
And no, we're still going.
I need
Just
to piss.
reset it. Oh, we need
Again?
You
We
need
will-
this.
this is a quick word from our sponsors again. That's it. Well, I'm just gonna piss and we'll come back. Thanks, bro.
Hey,
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo. Welcome back. Welcome back from RJ's toilet break. You good?
I'm good.
Guys, we're gonna go into the drunk debate, which today is Streetfighter versus Tekken.
Hey.
Right.
All right, we gotta do a
Street Fighter
shot.
versus Tekken. Yep.
Is that how you do it?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Cheers,
guys,
I'm doing a shot.
Cheers.
I'm,
Quick
I'm
drink.
sculling
Cheers.
this.
I fucked it again last week, bro. We need to if you disagree with each other, you're supposed to
Oh,
drink.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
I
I'm
keep
drinking
forgetting.
anyway throughout the whole
Yeah.
show anyway, so it's all good.
Now, I told Kendrix this already, bro.
It's
not-
done. See that?
It's not a competition, bro.
Yeah. Your competition.
How'd you like it? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was really good. It
That
was
was-
nice.
That was RJ's first gin and tonic with orange zest, bro.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How'd you
Can we,
like
get,
it?
can we get an applause, bro?
Nah.
They deserve it.
Anyway, bro, we're gonna talk about Street Fighter versus Tekken.
What? Street? What the hell did you say?
Growing up, I think it was Marvel. What was it? Capcom versus something.
Street Fighter versus Capcom?
Yeah, that one. And I was always a Street Fighter fan. So anyway,
I just some background.
Can you just play him out?
Pierre doesn't know shit about Street Fighter. He told me. He's like, hey, I'll put it in the show, but fucking take reins on this, bro, because I don't know shit.
I can show you the message, bro. I'm like, you
You've-
take the lead on this because I've never fucking.
So what do you play? But before we get into this, what do you play? Flappy Bird? Like, what are you into? Sudoku?
Flapping bird.
Bro.
What's your
He
shit, bro?
plays Yu-Gi-Oh! or
I was
whatever.
having sex at that age, bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
You're having sex.
At that age, 6, 7.
We still play Street Fighter now. What's
No, legit. I
Oh,
was
shit.
more into racing games, bro.
Like
that
what
was
kind
my
of-
thing.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo, Need for
Yo,
Speed.
you know,
Sick.
I bought a PlayStation 1 from Cash Converters once, and it had a memory card that came with it, and in the
Wow.
memory card was like Gran Turismo 1, like Gran Turismo 1, all the cars. And
Oh, shit.
everything done. I was
You know
fucking
that-
shit
you-
up, man.
Mm.
You know the coolest thing in Gran Turismo 1 that I used to always do is that when you win the first cup, I don't know what I'm saying.
It's alright.
You win the first cup, and then you
Yeah.
win a, I think it's a Mazda Demio or some shit, or Suzuki Demio.
Mm.
But then if you sell it to that dealership, you get $2,000 more than you would have if you sold it to another.
yeah.
Man, you got ripped
No,
off in
no,
Gran
it was
Turismo,
like a-
bro.
He's
It was
a
a
hustler,
Kia
bro.
thing.
He's
Kia
a hustler.
RS.
No,
Yeah,
no, it was Gran
He's a
Turismo 1.
hustler.
Gran Turismo 1. It was
Oh,
called
yeah,
it was a
yeah,
Demio
before
or
that
something. I'll fucking look it up. Anyway, we're on Street Fighter versus Tekken. So
Well, I'll start because I don't know much about it. Street Fighter.
why?
That's
Why?
what I know.
Have you ever played Tekken?
Yes. They go Yoshimitsu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm
What-
a
what's-
gamer.
What's the latest Tekken you've played? But is it like the current one? Or?
What's the latest one out?
I think 7.
Yeah,
7.
that's the one I played.
But they've had like expansion upon expansion. Yeah, when they had.
Yeah, they have a hack
Yeah.
character as well they introduced recently.
Oh, I don't even know.
Who
About
that?
that.
Imagine if there was an Ello C character.
Fuck off,
You got flame. You got flame. You got fire.
It's
Could
gonna
you make
it's
it-
gonna, it's gonna
Could you
happen,
make
bro.
your own characters on there? You reckon?
You
No,
can you can dress them up and
Dress 'em up.
give them
But the
stuff.
fighting set, because you have to do the moves are set to a particular character, so you have to, you know, even if you play that wood block guy, like what was his name?
Bro,
Yeah,
hang on. There's a character on either Tekken. There's a Tekken one on there that actually you do one move and you're dead. I don't know who it is.
Is it a cheat
Is that the
code?
stab?
I don't know. It's the recent one. Yeah, the one punch guy.
by Paul.
Bro, I think it is. It's just like gone. You're gone.
is
See you
it
later.
one punch?
Kaboom.
I don't think it
it's
takes.
pretty
Jasper
strong.
did it
It's a
Yeah,
strong punch.
you
but it's
gotta
not one
hold it
punch.
back a bit. The
Yeah,
trick,
it's
the
like
trick
a-
is,
yeah.
you gotta time it perfect
Yeah.
for it to hit,
Yeah.
but it's not always in sync.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, I think it's
100%.
poor.
You need to time it.
You need to time it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So RJ, what are you on? Street
Sorry.
Fighter to
Look, to be honest, I have respect for both parties or both franchises, but
They're not
do
gonna hate on you, cunt. Just pick one, please.
just saying.
Just in
'cause
case one of them
look,
sponsor him, you know
look,
what I mean?
I just go
You
to
don't wanna burn
I
that
go to
bridge.
Japan a lot. Just saying, but look, I'm gonna go for Tekken
Why is that?
because I'm a big fan of Tiger.
That's racist, bro.
Tiger.
You know, the King. Sorry, King. All right,
King.
King.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger.
You get your
Tiger
character-
is a character by
Yeah.
Tekken 3, unlockable. The guy is like Eddie's cousin. He's got an afro.
Play cool, bro.
Nice.
Play cool.
Fuck,
Play
that's a deep cut. I didn't even know that. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think I know your answer.
Oh shit! I
look.
forgot to say the question. Sorry, if you could only play one for the rest of your life.
Is it Street
that's
Fighter?
hard, bro.
It's basically
Or
Street
Tekken.
Fighter versus Tekken, so it's
Round one.
oh shit.
Are we unpacking this, or are we just picking a direct answer?
No, we'll just
Well,
we'll
bro,
see your
it's
answer. Then
open
we'll,
for
You know
we'll-
what? I'm not gonna lie. I did do a bit of research.
Oh, did
and
ya?
People say that the I guess the story in Tekken's better. The gameplay and the difficulty, like your combos are a lot more difficult in Tekken than it is in Street Fighter. So
Sorry, I
it
had this-
requires a
funny.
bit more skill to play Tekken than it does Street Fighter.
Oh
is what I
no,
found
that's
out.
hard. That's nah.
You know what's
It's-
interesting? They have Akuma on Tekken as well, which is
Akuma.
they crossed it over.
Oh,
and-
Akuma, really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
That's why it's not
True.
far fetched. I'm wondering why they haven't done a Street Fighter versus Tekken yet.
Maybe
It's gonna be
they-
a massive game.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
trademarks are gonna be
It's
huge.
gonna
But
blow.
yeah.
And I
every
think it's
other
more
fight.
like a Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather thing. They're just waiting for that build up.
maybe
build up,
I think
build up,
there's a
build
peak in there, but so my answer to this, I think what I put on the thing. I think I'm torn because I'm a kid from the '90s.
You're always torn.
I grew up on Street Fighter. That was like my thing. But if I could play one for the rest of my life, it'd probably be Tekken.
Trader.
There's a lot more because with me, with Street Fighter, I only play the set. You know, Ken, Ryu, the normal Hadouken, and
You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
That's all
I'm
I know, yeah.
very. I don't.
Why are you doing these ones? Is it because when you go to the game center, you like?
No, that's the Hadouken, the down, forward,
Half
up,
circle.
circle. Yeah. So I'm very kind of
I want
textbook.
I
But
want to
with,
know,
with Tekken, there's very it's more technical.
bro. In Street Fighter, tell me this: why do they have like Ryu in that? Like they have big feet.
What's with your fascination and feet?
It's the
I just wanted to know.
I have never ever thought of Ryu's feet in my life.
Like I've just seen the characters' feet; they're pretty massive when they're wearing, they're barefooted.
and did that turn you on? Or?
No, because they're males.
Did you get turned on when you watched like Hobbit? Because you know have big feet.
no, it's just
Desolation is small.
When
Turn
you-
you on.
When you read Ello's new track, they say feet GMC. Does that turn you on?
oh.
I'll definitely listen to it.
And sorry, and feet.
What about
LP.
when you watch Kill Bill, bro?
Oh, definitely.
Oh shit! Any Tarantino shit with feet. This guy's
100%.
like.
If it's feet, if it's feet POV, definitely 100%.
Did you ever bat to Bigfoot? You know the animation movie.
Oh,
Look,
How
let's.
about that DreamWorks classic Happy Feet? Is that,
Oh, I love that movie.
shit. That's like PG feet.
that's
Yeah,
What are we talking about? Street
appreciate
Fighter,
Street
right?
Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter.
How do we end up here?
Street Fighter and RJ has a full finish.
All right, shut the fuck
So
up.
everyone, so we got Street Fighter, we got
Make me a fucking
Tekken,
drink.
we got Tekken.
I'm torn, Kendrix.
That's okay.
Hendrix.
That's okay. That's okay. That's
the soda?
That's where my name came from. To be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Origin story.
Origin story. So
Tell
I'll
me
make it quick.
quickly.
Back in high school, I was really into playing guitar. One of my favorites was Jimi Hendrix.
Why is that
He's
funny?
not left-handed,
I don't
but he played left-handed guitar.
Correct.
And he was the kind of the pioneer of his craft. Left-handed. I'm left-handed.
Boom.
Kendrix.
Love it. I love it.
So that's kind of the inception.
Love it,
a
love
little
it.
bit.
Love it.
But
Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm torn. I mean, because Street Fighter has such a great story. If you know the story, right? Like it's basically semi sort of Star Warsy
yeah.
with the relationship between Akuma and Ryu.
Yeah.
With Akuma being the baby daddy.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Really?
That's
He's the one that does the
if you-
purple Hadouken, right?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
dark one, and that's why Ryu. There's evil Ryu as well as
Yeah.
Akuma because they kind of have the same moves, but Ryu's sort of possessed with that same dark Hado. So the storyline for Street Fighter has always been more appealing to me. I've seen the Tekken ones and they're great, but you know, they're at a point right now where they have so many fucking
Fucking-
characters,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
And you're like, damn.
They can't keep track with the
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's come to a point now where I can't remember the name of the fucking character. Oh man, it's so
What do they
chat.
look like? What are they?
He's got dreads.
Eddie.
No, not Eddie. He's actually a kung fu master. Because I was watching some tournaments on Tekken, and they had this big sort of issue with the fact that they introduced this new character. We have to look it
is
up.
it the black guy?
Yeah, with the dreads.
Yeah, I forget his
Is
name.
this for Tekken or Street Fighter?
Tekken, the latest Tekken. And
Yeah,
apparently he's like unbeatable because he has all the best fucking moves and stuff, and people were getting frustrated with it. But apparently, like the best players in Tekken in the
Leroy
world.
Smith?
Yes, Leroy. So the best players in the world, some of them used Leroy, but the person who won like didn't use Leroy. So
Oh, right.
I have a question. Has it look? I haven't been in touch with my gaming childhood in a while.
yeah,
But is there such thing as Street Fighter versus Tekken?
not
Like
yet.
a game?
yet.
That'll shift everything,
Bro, that would
That'll
shift everything.
And I
But-
think
But Street Fighter traditionally was like the 2D.
yeah.
Yeah, I
side
understand.
thing.
But if they made everything like in one
Well,
go,
they started
What-
the conversation by bringing Akuma in
Yeah.
Tekken.
And now
You
the
know.
latest. No, is it the latest Street Fighter? It's kind of 3D, isn't it? No.
Sort of, yeah. They have introduced some characters on there, like that. I don't know if you guys have played King of Fighters.
Yes.
They have Geese on there apparently now. Oh no, Geese
On
was in
Street
Tekken.
Fighter?
On Tekken. On
On Tekken. Yeah, because Street Fighter's very they're very sensitive about the IP, man.
They are, man.
They don't let anyone in.
It's such a nostalgic franchise. Like every character has its own story, and like as a '90s kid, you've just grown to know who Chun-Li is, who
Yeah,
Guile is,
yeah.
who Dhalsim is, who
Yeah, 100%.
Zangief is. You know, and
100%,
everyone
yeah.
has their go-tos. But if I had to choose, because you know that's the topic of this debate, fuck, man.
It's hard, right?
It's
For the rest
so
of your life, you
hard.
can only play one. Well, you'll be cheering if they come out with Street Fighter
I
versus
think,
Tekken. though.
Bro.
fuck, man,
I reckon they're in the middle of that LOC, but Tekken and Street
They
Fighter.
probably
it'll
are.
If
be
they
game
ever did a
over, bro.
collab in Japan,
Oh, it's gonna explode.
Bro.
But they've also put out a Dragon Ball Z formatted Street Fighter called
Oh,
Dragon
really?
Ball Fighters. Whoa! Yeah, man, it's pretty fucking crazy. Like,
have you got a PS5?
No, I don't. I just watch it on YouTube. But if I want to play games, I just go to Tim's house or I go to my mate's house and just give it a go.
Shout out Timber.
Shout out
But
Jessica Alba.
Shout out to LOC.
my answer would have to be, look, it's going to come down to this. It's nothing to do with how great the games are. I think the games are incredible, but
You might get haters.
if I'm
No,
gonna
just
play this for the rest of my life, I want to
Rest
be
of-
able to play with people that don't normally play it. So I think I have to go with Tekken because that's the kind of game that you can get people to play that don't really play it, but they can still
Okay,
they can still beat you if they find a way to do it.
Yeah.
And
Button
Street
bash.
Fighter, if you're that good, you'll fuck somebody up in like 2 minutes because
Yeah.
they don't know
True.
how to do the Hadoukens, they don't know how to charge.
They don't have
Yeah.
they don't have
They
the
don't have
juggle.
to-
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
just fuck them
Yeah.
up.
So
Like that.
Would you agree with because I was trying to do research because like I didn't know anything about the games,
Yeah.
but they said that it's more technical playing Tekken than it is Street Fighter. I think it was.
That's what he was trying to say, bro.
In my opinion, it is.
Yep.
Because the movesets, you can do like 10, 13 hit combos
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
by juggling. And it's all about timing. You press this button here,
Yep.
here. Street Fighter, it is a bit of that timing, but there isn't.
The mechanics are slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, say for example, if you were gonna do like a Guile move, you'd have to hold your stick back, and then move forward and press punch to do a sonic boom.
Yeah.
Whereas in Tekken, you're gonna have to like sometimes hit it at an angle,
yeah.
Mm.
like, and then press 2 buttons at the same time to do a specific hold or grapple or
Yeah,
sort of
the
move.
The sequences are different.
Sequences
Damn,
are
you're a
different.
gamer too, huh?
Oh well, I was obsessed with both games growing up. So when I saw that as the debate for tonight, I was pretty like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Because
We actually aimed it. Yeah.
because Pierre and I were talking and we were like, "Fuck, we're gonna put on the debate question and
Yeah.
we were gonna like, oh, we can do something really deep. And I said, I saw the video of you and
Yeah, Christian's
Chris
a dog.
Joe.
He's a dog.
yeah, you guys had
Bro.
you guys had your stories about you
Nah,
guys
he's the
playing
worst
Tekken.
person to
I'm
play,
like,
bro. He's all cap, bro.
Can we see it? Do you
right
have a
there.
Dude, wait till I don't want to talk anymore, bro. Bring it, bro.
We
We got-
really want to see this happen.
Tim's gonna ref fucking.
We really
like,
wanna see
10,
this happen.
10 rounds.
So- so-
10 rounds and that's that.
Oh, yeah, 10 rounds, and whoever wins, I'll give you $100.
Scratch that shit,
That's
bro.
it. But don't be bringing that dog stuff out, bro. Don't be bringing that sort of kick me when I'm down stuff. Because I
Does
already know what
speak
you're
on,
gonna
bro?
do.
The speaker on for Timber.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
He can hear.
But CJ's really good. So he says, but
Man,
All
I used to be
All cap.
I used to be really into Street Fighter. I used to be really into Tekken. I just fell off it, man. Like it's just you don't understand how
Why were you
long.
standing on it?
Say again?
You fell off it. Why were you standing on it?
Because it was pretty high from the ground. So.
Don
Ain't a rapper,
DeMarco,
though.
DeMarco.
Hey, have you
Yeah.
ever played DDR?
Yes, it's a very interesting game.
Mm.
There was a in the early
I just wanted to know.
in the early internet era, there was a video that surfaced of like an Asian guy like sort of playing DDR doing the sea walk as he did it. It was fucking hectic. I'm that old. It was fucking dial up days.
Nah,
It's
bro.
21 guys.
You know this video?
No. I was gonna add to it. This is how I'm showing my age too.
Yeah.
Me and my brother Don.
Yeah.
PS1,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 1. there was a bit in the game where you have to kind of to stay alive. You're being tortured, and to stay alive, you got to keep smashing the circle button. So what Don did, he's a fucking genius. He plugged in a Dance Dance Revolution mat, and me and him were just fucking smashing the circle button on and we survived,
Wow,
bro.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Genius.
innovation right there, bro.
RJ, you know they have hand movements now as well with DDR.
Whoa,
Really? No
what the
way.
fuck?
Yeah, they do that shit, man. I went to
Holy
the
shit.
arcade recently, and I've seen people do that. I'm like, damn,
That's
it's
next
evolved,
level,
man.
bro.
That's like
you ever-
See,
a
that's the
game.
difference. What?
It's like game on
Wait, no,
if
that's
you go
like-
into an arcade, what's the first game you're going to?
some fighting game like this, like Tekken or
How about
something.
you?
The basketball shooting games.
How about you, bro?
Oh shit, yeah, that's true.
what's
If you go to like a gaming arcade like Time Zone, what's the first game you're gonna go to?
I'm gonna go to the gun game so I can kill people.
Mine's a racing game. I'd go straight to maximum, like the maximum tune game,
Oh, what, Initial D?
the racing one. Not like Initial D,
Yeah,
but
something like
like
that.
yeah,
Or Mario Kart.
that's fucking crazy if you think about it. Like
Yeah.
we all know. But
You
you,
know-
play
you know-
basketball? You wanna go 1-on-1? I'm pretty good.
I'm a bit. Yeah, I mean, I shoot around still here and there, but you know.
Oh shit, next
Last
episode.
time I faced
Double
Timber on
digit.
it, it was just half the time I was missing. He was like, "Your shot's broken, bro. Stop. Your shot's broken. Put it away." And I'm like,
I
I
think I'm getting off track. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
let's.
let's RJPA. What are the people on IG is saying?
Yeah,
about
let's
this?
say
What
it.
are they? Let's go back. So the question is, if you could only play one game, either Street Fighter or Tekken, for the rest of your life, which one would it be? And
LOC.
the answer is, we'll get Ella
LOC
to
to read.
we'll get Ella to read it, and it
okay,
is.
so
We'll
the
do
majority votes.
hit it with a drum roll.
Oh, Tekken.
77.
77%
Damn.
voted Tekken, and I think that's probably for the reasons that we stated. Man, it's just
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Shit. Okay. That's fair.
it's the button.
77%
Wait.
Tekken.
Who did you go for?
I said Tekken.
Yeah.
And you said Street Fighter. I said Tekken.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Timber, who do you go for?
75%.
Street Fighter or Tekken,
Street
bro?
Fighter. Tekken.
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's-
It's just it's
Is what it is.
it's the type of game
didn't
you
know
don't
what
have
to
to know
expect,
much
bro.
about to play. Like
Do you have all the consoles, by the way? Consoles?
I had it at one stage. Yeah.
you
I
reckon
had
you
it.
should have kept them all, eh?
Yeah, I did. I wish.
You
I
had
did.
all the consoles.
Wait,
Yeah, I had.
Yeah, he
You
said
also-
it weird, yeah.
You also
He
listened
said
to
it
James
weird, yeah.
Corden. That's a deep cut.
Shut the fuck
Jimmy
up.
James
Fallon.
Corden. James Corden.
James Corden.
James
Anyway.
Cordial.
Oh man, Tekken.
Thanks-
I don't know
thanks-
much about gaming.
Thanks
bro.
everyone for fans' questions and for
Second wins.
for voting on our double D question.
Just so, like, just,
Yeah.
just so you can sink in a bit more.
Yeah.
You can only play that game for the rest of your life.
That's right.
yeah.
So
Really?
you want to be able to share it with people that don't know how to play, and I feel like Tekken just leans to that.
Ella is a
direction.
man for the people. Can we just say
You know
that?
what? LOC for
He's the
president.
people's champion.
LOC for president.
Yes.
Him
Prime
and
Minister,
Kanye.
bro.
Him and Kanye.
You don't know the answer, Kendrix. Kendrix, you don't know the answer.
You ain't got all the answers.
You ain't got all the answers. Back in the day, I bought you a TV. You ain't even know about it. Oh my God, you can't believe you have a jacuzzi. Fucking Kanye, bro.
I fucking love Kanye.
Kanye is next level, bro.
Would you rap about Street Fighter and Tekken if you had to? If you wanted
Yeah.
to?
Have you made a song about Street Fighter or
would you?
Tekken?
Oh, I'm trying to recall if the,
Like
I-
subtly, just subtly.
Yeah, have you got
Even
any
just
bars?
like
You
a-
got any bars referring to it?
fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. I got a new. Actually, it's gonna tie into. I've got a feature verse that I've done for a friend of mine over the years, Richard RM. Goes by the alias
Hey.
RM,
Nice.
and it's also featuring the artist I was talking to you about, Sin Santos in Melbourne,
Yes.
and it's called Deeper Than the Night. And
Is it unreleased?
Unreleased. It's coming out soon.
Ooh.
And I reference a lot of characters on that. I just wish I knew it off by heart, but it's a feature verse that I did, so I have it on my phone, but I can't.
Nah, it's all good, bro. We'll keep an eye out for that.
But
Man.
that's the other thing. What do you have coming out? What
Yes.
do you have any shows?
Yeah, so
booked?
okay, so there's a few things. Tomorrow is the last mixing session because I'm also in a alternative hip hop rock band called Dream Cities.
That's sick.
And we have more of a sort of a cult niche sort of audience, which is what we do. Like, you know, it's a mix of like prog, hip hop, and experimental type music. And we've been working on some new singles over the last 2.5 years. So tomorrow is like the last sort of mix down mastering session before we figure out how we're gonna roll it out. So that's taking care of itself after tomorrow. I've got some music in the bag. I've got 2 singles coming in the next couple of months that are gonna roll into. I guess I'll say it here, man. This is gonna be my first EP in the last 8 years.
Oh,
That's what's up.
Fuck yeah.
That's what's popping.
That's why the conversations that I'm having with Tim and Christian are very pivotal right now because they've seen it all. And if I'm gonna go and sort of give this project, I'm not saying it's my last, but it's gonna be a huge update to where I've been from the last sort of mixtape series I had. So, so I've got 2 singles coming out. One of them has got an international feature. One of them is produced by Christian Joseph. And the second one is the second one is actually sort of I would say Tim's got a input on that creatively because it's just a relationship. But those 2 singles are gonna ramp in the EP that I'm gonna put out.
Hey, shout out to Jessica Alba.
But yeah, man, and also the They Say remix video is out now, featuring Ill P and GMC, produced by Johnny Narcotics. Shout out to the Ill P and all the boys that came through in the video shoot, Skep and JB and Deezer and all that, and Raf and Prince and all that.
Hyperreal shot that, right?
Yeah, that's the home crew, man. Shout outs to Prince. He takes amazing photos.
Oh, Prince,
on my social media. So shout outs to Prince always, man. Mad love.
Prince plays basketball too at Kevin Beck's.
Yeah.
Keen, 101.
Cool.
Yeah.
Prince eats lunch. I'm just adding facts.
Prince cut his hair. I think it's like a 2.
He did, bro.
It's a 2, yeah.
Also changes his battery on his camera if he ever runs out.
If Prince is watching this, so
Prince facts.
when we did the first drop-in show, because I've known Prince for a while, and he recognized me straight away, like, hey, Kendrix. And then when I looked at him, I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I felt real bad. I'm like, and then I saw videos on his stories or his thing where he had long hair. I'm like, that's where I know this come from, bro.
Like, you know him. Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my
shit
God.
Friend, bro. Shit friend.
Could you sign my headphones while you're here, please?
Anything for you, bro.
Last thing, bro. Where can we find you, man?
Instagram, Ello C, ELLO.C. And look that up on Spotify as well. So Spotify, just type in your search bar ELLO.C, and my profile will come up and stream all my music, man.
That's all linked.
I've been putting out stuff for the last 2 or 3 years. Some of the stuff.
That's all linked below, guys. By the way.
And if anyone wants to get in contact with you, if they do want to do work, where can they
man,
find you?
straight on the Instagram. That's the most active platform that I have. And can I just say, you guys have done a wonderful job with the Double D show. It was a pleasure to be here. I feel like what you guys are bringing here is something very organic. It's authentic. It's something that we all can relate to as boys that hang out and debate everything. So please keep this going.
And let's get this Filipino festival going too, bro.
Filipino festival.
Yeah, I just want to say, I really appreciate this platform. Man, just keep going, keep going.
And there's also big things happening for the Double D show. Just look out for that. Make sure you guys do follow the Instagram page, YouTube, and Spotify.
Yeah, guys. Oh yeah, Spotify.
What happened to our Spotify, bro?
Yeah, I listened to it this morning. I'm like, there's a few episodes that come up here, so I had to shift it over to YouTube, and you sort of
I'm just talking to Spotify about issues with the audios and stuff.
To Mr. The Spotify.
That Mr. The Spotify. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's happening. It's not that okay. I dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
We did update that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyways, Ello C, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You will be seeing him. You will be seeing him more. Do you mind if we invite you for another second episode if you do release more music?
Of course. We should make it. We should make it a whole. I think we should invite all the boys down.
100%.
Yes, the whole
Tim,
everyone.
Christian,
man.
Just have different conversations.
I still want to do
stories.
a tiny desk thing too, but one day.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah. We were talking about doing It's probably similar to Drop In, but like still have this kind of format.
Yeah.
But then have some, have the artists do their thing. So
Yeah, for sure. Bro.
it's gonna happen, just a matter of when.
Yeah.
So.
Matter of when.
That's
yeah.
it.
Thanks again for coming on the show.
Nah, thank
man.
you guys.
It's,
really
yeah.
appreciate
Hey,
it. Thank you, Pierre. Thank
thank you.
you, Kendrix. Thank you, RJ.
No worries.
Thank you.
Shh, don't say my government name.
Yo, this is all dependent on RJ bringing that fucking CD to Kendrix.
Yes.
If
And-
not, I've got something else lined up.
We'll
so.
see what happens.
I will try and I
Right.
do have it somewhere in my
It's
room.
either gonna be Ello's first song produced, first produced song by Christian Joseph,
Or it's
or
gonna be
whatever Kendrick's
yeah,
about to drop right now. Yeah.
Mm.
So if that doesn't work out, you know who to blame.
So anyway, you guys want to do your call outs?
Nah, I'm alright.
Yeah, you
Everyone
can
knows
follow
who
me
I
on
am. You
Instagram
follow
and
me,
all
yeah.
that stuff.
At
Just that.
PS says,
Yeah,
talks a
says
lot of
a lot of
shit.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's DJ Kendrix.
At DJ Kendrix on everything. So
What's
This
up?
is
Hey,
LSA.
what's going on with your Twitch TV?
Oh, don't want to get into it. I've been really busy with this show, with the drop-in show, with
Right.
doing other things.
I'm sorry.
So no, it's still there. It's just that when I have time to, it's an outlet for similar to what you were saying. It's an outlet for me to express. If I feel like putting some music together, when I put up a vibe, then I do that there like live. So it's just,
You're gonna be on a song as well, all right?
yeah,
Ooh.
man. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's a secret. That's some secret shit. But let's. Yeah. No,
But
bro.
hey, big ups to Ello C for coming on the Double D
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you
Really
so much
do.
for
We
making
really do
time, bro.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for making time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
DJ Kendrix, you wanna play us out right now,
Yeah,
bro?
let's go. Everyone. Thanks, Ella. Yeah,
Hey.
let's go.
Hey. Guys, thanks so much for watching the Double D show. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Still at it, no time to pause. Trying to get up on a level I ain't been before. So when it's on to the next, but even out, cause I'ma live for the vibe that I talk about. Don't wanna play no chess with the competition. Gotta clear my mind.